Welcome back to In the Zone, Class 3A. 7th ranked Vincennes Lincoln has been our surprise team this season. The 6-0 Alices were looking to knock off their rival Washington for the third year in a row. The two met in Hatchett's country. Is anyone, Megan, in the Wabash Valley having a better year than Vincennes Lincoln QB Brent Nowalski?
No, and they even have a rap about it.
Yes, they do. One of his 4 TDs for the Alices superstar. Nowalski, such a dual threat. He can hurt you with both his arms and leg. This time his arm, nice catch by the Vincennes Lincoln Grand Tool. Nowalski had 313 total yards of offense. He's a stat sheet stuffer. He trots into his home, a.k.a. the end zone. Alices crush their rivals 44-0. The Class 3A 7th ranked Alices are now 7-0 on the season. 3-3 North Davies at home against Wood Memorial. Cougars were rolling when the Sports 10 camera showed up. Jacob Reed liked having the camera there. Look at him with the moves. He could be on Dancing with the Stars. That guy can scoot. Now, play of the night, North Davies' Nick Lett takes the pass and just dump trucks the Wood Memorial defender running right over him. And I'll take a line from Mr. T. Lett says, "I pity the fool that tries to tackle me." You're probably too young to know who Mr. T is, right?
You know, I actually do, but I am young. Let's not forget
You probably
that.
don't know who Mr. T is.
No.
I loved Mr. T growing up. I pity the fool who tries to tackle Nick Lett. North Davies rolls 42-8. It's the Cougars' 12th straight win over the Trojans. South Putnam put their 3-game winning streak on the line at Mount Vernon Posey. Mount Vernon up 14-zip with just under 7 minutes left in the third, but South Putnam knocking. They got 6 on this 1-yard run from sophomore Kyle Schaefer, but tough night for the Eagles. Long road trip. Mount Vernon's a very good ball club, and it's Mount Vernon Posey picking up a 28-6 win. Megan.
Over in Illinois, Lawrenceville pulled off one of the state's biggest upsets last Friday, beating Class A 3rd-ranked KZ Westfield 28-25, ending the Warriors' 24-game regular season winning streak. The 5-0 Indians at home tonight against Robinson. Lawrenceville, Bryce Winningham going left and right, trying to make something happen, but he's brought down by Robinson's Malik Miller. A little later, it's Lawrenceville again. Wyatt Wrench getting the first down here. And you know, Rick, this is one of the lowest scoring games we've seen all year. Neither team can make anything happen offensively, and Robinson goes on to defeat Lawrenceville.
Good defense, bad for the camera.
Good for the defense, bad for the camera. Marshall was looking for win number 5 on this season. The Lions were at Red Hill. Here's Marshall's Derek Miller just breaking through the clutter and gaining some major yardage. Look at him go to set up this next play, as Marshall's Elaine Burke will carry that one in for a Lions TD, and Marshall goes on to beat Red Hill 49-8. Paris was at home facing Olney. The rain stayed away for the first quarter, which was nice. Here's Olney's Derek Demo with the run that sets up.
You need to mention you were there.
Oh, I was there, which is why it was nice. And Olney's Clayton Craig finds Gage Miller in the end zone. Look at that beautiful spiral. 7-0 Olney, and Olney goes on to beat Paris 41-14.
Time now for the Sports 10 Spirit Award, and I'll tell you what, you got to congratulate any of the fans that went out tonight in this weather. It wasn't the best weather. Terre Haute South fans, you just saw, Terre Haute North fans there, and Northview fans all loud and proud tonight. I have the kid right there in the front taking his wet shirt off.
I'll tell you what, that's dedication right there. I applaud you, man. I applaud you.
How about the smashes of the night? Washington's Austin Moody.
Oof. He's feeling that one.
Rocking the bell there, even though the Hatchets lose. Big time hit from Moody. Sullivan's Sheridan Satter. We showed him early in the show with a fumble recovery. Watch the big guy here laying a little pop, taking him to the ground. That Sullivan defense awful tough tonight, led by Satter. North Knox defense. How about the whole entire defensive line here? Taking the running back to the ground. Our camera's showing just how wet it was out there tonight. North Vermilion's Dakota Chapman. You're going to hear about this guy in a few minutes, but he had a monster hit here.
Whew.
Taking out Ben Cunningham. That's not easy. Cunningham, a very good ball player, and he takes him to the ground. And North Davies' Nick Lett, we just showed him a minute ago. Mr. T, pity the fool, tries to tackle him. He just throws that kid to the ground.
I love that. I love the aggressive.
I'm staying out of your way, Nick. I promise. I would
great.
not get in your way. Man on a mission there, just throws him to the ground. Time now for the Sports 10 Top 5 Fantasy Stars of the Night. And we'll start with your boy, Brent Nowalski.
Lincoln football. The rap has been cracking me up.
We
lately.
love the
It's
rap,
so
by the way.
We love
They
the
sent
rap.
the rap to us. Maybe Megan and maybe we could do a rap?
We could
We're
totally.
not as hip as
I
them.
don't know if we're as hip.
We're not as hip as you, Alice.
I'm hip, but Rick's not as hip, we'll say. But we'd love some advice from you guys. Brandon Nowalski, 208 yards, 4 TDs, 7 for 10 passing. This guy has been great all season long.
Ben Gurton, huge night for Northview, 198 rushing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns, 1 kickoff return. Jacob Earl, what can you say, just doing his thing. I mentioned Dakota Chapman. Not often a defensive player makes it on here. 16 tackles for the North Vermilion Falcon against Rockville tonight. And Isaac Elkins helps KZ Westfield get back in the win column, throwing for 221 yards and 3 touchdowns as KZ wins over at Edwards County. Big day tomorrow, including Indiana State at home, hosting 10th ranked Northern Iowa. Get out and support the Sycamores. Have a good weekend.